Hi, Elise here. I'm an intuitive and welcome to my channel. I want to talk today about compassion. I practiced this technique that I did, just kind of came to me one day, and I decided to practice it with my family, given, we all have, some of us have more dysfunctional families than others. But when we're working through stuff and we're doing a lot of inner work, from my perception, we want to get to that point where there isn't any resistance. And I've spoke about resistance before, or judgment. And we just want to see people, whoever, if there are family members, whoever, friends, family, whoever on the street, somebody in the grocery store, we just want to see them where they're at. And wherever they are is perfectly okay. It's just where they're at. And in relationship, people over and over will show you where they're at. So I felt it in compassion, and I felt it what it felt like for me in my body, because I really felt it in my heart. I started with my dad first because I had a pretty challenging relationship with my father as a child and growing up. And I would sit in meditation and I would bring him into my heart and I would just feel him every day. I did this every day, and I didn't have to do it for long periods of time. But I got to the point where I could feel all this compassion for him, regardless of what happened in my life with him. And I put that all aside. I just kept feeling that and feeling that and feeling that. And then one day I actually felt it. And I'm like, wow, I can really feel all this compassion for him. And then all of a sudden my resistance and my judgments and all those, victimizations, if, lack of a better term, because we all go through it at some point. Most of us do. And I went, wow, I can really feel that. And there was all this release. And then my whole relationship with him changed. And now it's wonderful. And I did the same thing with my stepmother. And now I have a good relationship with her. Now, that being said, we can do this. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to shift a relationship from their perspective. And maybe you won't even have a relationship, at least a talking relationship with the person. You still have a relationship with them, though, because there's an energetic relationship. But it's your job to shift your perception around what that relationship is for you, regardless if you have interaction with them or not, because it's going to heal you. It heals your ancestral cycle. It heals the past, the future, your parallel lives, all these other dimensions. And it heals the galactic consciousness and the human consciousness as a whole. The more of us that do this, the more expansive we become as a collective. So just take it in, try practicing it. It's a great tool. I've used it all the time. Even if I'm having, a difficult situation, I'll just start to feel compassion for this person, and it just, the resistance will release, the judgment will release. Because we're here just to love one another. We really are. We're just all one. We're just having individual experiences, but collectively, we're all connected. Okay, that's my tip for today. That's your intuitive perspective for today. Bye-bye.